For my senior project, I created puppet shows for the Learning Among the Oaks program in Santa Margarita. I wanted to create a project that would help students learn more about the wildlife in oak trees that are native to California. I chose to produce puppet shows because I felt that they are able to help actively engage students in learning. I wrote 3 shows: Camouflage, Bird Songs, and Seed Dispersal. Each show is written to be integrated with next generation science standards as well as the Learning Among the Oaks themes. I wanted to bring another dimension of creativity to my shows, so I had Tyler Stockton, a music major here at Cal Poly, compose music to accompany the Bird Song skit. By bringing in music, I hope that students will be able to better understand how birds and animals can communicate with one another through the singing of songs. Finally, I created a bookmark to be passed out to each student who attends the puppet shows. My intention for creating the bookmark was to stimulate student interest in the Learning Among the Oaks program and allow them easy access to more information about the wildlife community found in Santa Margarita. A focus of my project was incorporating next-generation science standards into the scripts. For each skit, I used NGSS Life Science Standards. Camouflage focused on 3rd grade interdependent relationships in ecosystems. It is centered around how an organism's appearance and traits help it to survive in its environment. Bird Songs is written to be used in a 1st through 3rd grade classroom. The focus of this skit is on patterns, how animals' body parts capture and convey different information, and the relationships between animals, in particular, how being part of a group helps them to obtain food, defend themselves, and cope with changes. Finally, Seed Dispersal is written at a 2nd to 3rd grade level. The focus of this skit is about relationships between plants and animals, as well as reproduction. Plants depend on animals for pollination to move their seeds around. Developing and creating this project was a very creative challenge for me. I wanted to create puppets that were sturdy, soft, and ultimately accurate. I chose felt because it's easy to work with and it's not dangerous for kids to hold and handle. After selecting the animals that I wanted to create, I traced an outline of each animal on a giant piece of scratch paper. Then, I pinned the felt, cut it, and molded a wire hoop and electrical wire to create a sturdy frame for each puppet. The puppets were then sewn together. The scripts were taken from a book called Hands on Nature. I modified each script to fit the environment that we find here in California. When writing and modifying each script, I returned to the Learning Among the Oaks themes and Next Generation Science Standards. The most rewarding part of my project was the look on the Oak ambassadors' faces when they saw my puppets for the first time. This was so incredible to me because it was the most challenging part of my project was ensuring that these puppets were accurate. In particular, Felix Fox was very difficult. The fur pattern found on the gray fox was hard to recreate using felt, but I persevered through this and was able to create a puppet that I felt was accurate to how a gray fox actually looks. Overall, I am very happy with my project. I loved pairing art with science to create a unique project that will benefit students now and for many years to come.